this episode of The Art of Question Writing, we're going to look into the bedrock of good question writing, accuracy. And it all boils down to this: ask the question you really mean to ask, and not the one you think people will automatically understand. Now let's take an example from David Bodycombe's Question Setter's Bible. What colour is the number 0 on a roulette wheel? Now most people would say green because they're thinking about the background colours for each slot, red, black and green. But if you look closely, the actual numeral 0 is usually white. The question as worded is asking about the number, not its background. A small detail, a small quibble maybe, but it makes a huge difference for accuracy. If you're looking for the answer green, then write a question that means green is the only answer. The pockets on a European roulette wheel that the ball comes to rest in are coloured red, black and which different colour for the 0 pocket. You want to be specific, not vague. Consider all possible interpretations of your question. Read your question from a contestant's perspective. And it's crucial to choose your words carefully. Don't assume your players will fill in the blanks or just get what you mean. The goal is a one-to-one correlation between your question and the intended answer and the player's understanding. Now, adjectives can prove very, very useful in your question writing, and when you're dealing with firsts, for example, adjectives are especially critical. Consider this question: what was the first spacecraft to orbit the moon? And many people will jump straight to Apollo 8, and it's a famous first, but Luna 10 was actually the first spacecraft to orbit the moon. Apollo 8 was the first manned spacecraft to orbit the moon. So qualifying the superlative first with the word manned completely changes the answer and also narrows it down so it's the only acceptable answer. In language, adjectives are often descriptive. In quiz writing, they're definitive. They constrain the scope of your question and dictate what constitutes a correct answer. Adjectives can help you make sure there is only one correct answer to your question, so double check the following. Does the adjective clarify or restrict the answer? Could a different adjective lead to a different correct answer? Is the adjective's placement unambiguous? And if you want to find out how making assumptions can be dangerous for quiz writers, then watch this video that's on your screen now.